Now for the longer relay, the 4x400 meters, this is the team for Norway, led off by Borghild Olina Holstad, into Lina Safia Al-Saidi, Selma Ims and Elise Eikeland. For Italy, Margherita Castellani will hand over to Giulia Macci, Laura Frattaroli and Elisa Valenza. For Colombia, this is Isabella Hurtado, who will hand over to Paola Loboa, and Alejandro Jimenez and Naomi Castro. For Australia, Amelia Lowe will hand the baton over to Bella Pasquale, who will give to Gemma Pollard, and Sofia Gorovic will bring it home. For Poland, Dominika Doraj will hand over to Wiktoria Gajaj, Sofia Tomasz and Wiktoria Gadashka. And the Jamaican team, Abrina Wright will hand the baton over to Alaya Baker, Anicia Campbell and Kellyanne Carr. And for the US team, Michaela Mouton will hand over to Olivia Harris, Josie Donaldson and Zaya Akins. And for the Great Britain and Northern Ireland team, Charlotte Henrich will hand over to Emma Holmes, Cara da Costa and Rebecca Grieve.
A silence for the Starfleet. Silencio para la salida, por favor. Gracias.
They will. Final of the women's 4x400 meter relay. It is a long, long stagger. Remember, on this 4x400 meter relay, it won't unwind until this point, one lap in, but it is a good start for the USA team in lane 3. Already eating into that stagger, pulling back in, the Jamaican team ahead of them. Norway going well out right on the far side, and the Australian team has a little bit of ground to make up on Colombia outside of them. Stagger will unwind yet further with this. You can see the USA team. It's a great run on the opening leg so far for Michaela Mouton. We'll get a better idea with the first handover of the baton here. And it actually was the Italians. Very good changeover there as well. So as they go around here, they will break at the yellow cones and come across, and it is Australia first across. How will the other slot into that? Holmes trying to get in front for Great Britain and Northern Ireland. The Norwegians have done a great run, a great opening leg. It is now Al-Saidi for them. He's trying to get them past the Great Britain and Northern Ireland team. US with Harris also trying to close hard, but Australia leading this at the moment with a fairly clear lead into this straight. The officials trying to make sure that they stay in the order they were put in with 200 meters to go. They are waving frantically for their teams. Pasquale hands the baton over to Pollard, who's away and going. It was Norway and then the USA. And then a collision of the outgoing runners will affect, and did affect, I think, the teams, but there is no question about the gold medal position at the moment. Australia are running away with this. The real battle is for second, third and fourth so far. A lot of pressure on Pollard to maintain this. DaCosta, Donaldson for the US. And for the Norwegian team, it is Selma Ims. So Pollard running hard into the straight. Donaldson trying to hold that second position for the US. For the Great Britain and Northern Ireland team, Cara da Costa has run a very good, strong leg here. 100 meters, has Grigorovic saved something to respond? In qualification, Grigorovic, nothing she can do. It will take it from Australia. Great Britain and Northern Ireland did run a very, very strong final leg for the US, as did Rebecca Grieve.
you'll see at one of those changeovers, Da Costa gets shoved by the Polish runner. They were both in the same square metre. Oh, it's at the end of this leg, but this is athletes moving out wider, can't quite see their runners, not the first thing on their minds. I think the next one is worse after this. Yeah, look at the dance between Jamaica and Puerto Rico.
That's where they lost ground there, didn't they? But here is Akins, ran very, very quickly over that first 200 metres, but kept enough to get herself in front in the straight, and then she was moving away all the way to the line. A really, really strong run from Akins. A time has come up on my computer.
24 by 400 meter. The USA team won the women's 4 by 400 relay at the 2024 Under 20 World Athletics Championships. So in this race, we have team as Great Britain, we have the United States, we have Jamaica, we have Poland, Australia, Colombia, Italy, and Norway. That was all the teams who was competing in this 4 by 400 meter relay, and the United States held their end straight youth going into the finishing line, and it was exceptionally great. Yes, I enjoy watching that under 20. You know, that will show you how far the younger generations of athletes are coming up. And as I said, this was back in 2024. So right now, Jamaica Sports Nation is doing reruns and recap on some of the greatest races over the past years. And this race was definitely a great 4 by 100 meter. So many great countries, you know, literally reaching for the final. And as I said, the United States, they stand out based on how they were running from the start to the finish, to the finishing line. So, you know, great competitors, great countries competing. So as I said, the United States won, taking first place with a time of 3.30.74 seconds. That was like a season best. Second place was Australia with a time of 3.31.47 seconds. Season best for them also. Third place, Great Britain, time of 3.32.80 seconds. Season best. Fourth place, Poland with a time of 3.34.80 seconds. Fifth place, Italy with a time of 3.35.47 seconds. Sixth place, Norway, a time of 3.36.38 seconds. Seventh place, Colombia with a time of 3.37.75 seconds. And eighth place, Jamaica, time of 3.39.30 seconds. So Jamaica got last place. Definitely was rooting for them to literally go up further in the ranking, but you know, I guess things like that does happen because they dominated both the women's and the men 4 by 100 meter relay, and you know, and the same in the same event. So you know, we can't win every races, but definitely a great one. However, thanks for watching. Do remember to subscribe. The goal is to reach 70k subscribers for this 2025 season. So if you haven't subscribed as yet, yeah, definitely need to do so. However, thanks for watching.